Hello everybody. In this lesson, we are going to see CTE functions, common table expressions. What is exactly it is, how to use it, and what are the different ways to implement it. We have seen earlier about the subqueries. So this is one of the query which is I have written, which gives gender-wise some data, like average salary, maximum salary, minimum salary, and we have seen similar query how we can use as a subquery in a from clause. If we say, if I wanted to apply this in a from clause, we need to give an alias for this, like this, which is we can called as a subquery example. So this is one of the way to implement subquery in a from clause. Likewise, so when we run this, it will give a same result, but this is how we can create another table uh, from different queries. So these are the two tables which we have joined, and based on these two tables, we have taken some of the fields out of it, and then we have made it as a subquery, which is again we have used in a from clause. So this is again a temporary table. So what is the alternative to this, or how is common table expression or CTE is something which is we can use instead of subquery, which is more simpler. So this is common table expressions is what it is called. So how we can do this? We can just copy this query, and with this, when we wanted to use a CT, we can just mention with is a keyword to start with, and then we can mention like this is CTE, maybe employee, or maybe example. And as so, this is something. This name can be anything. You can give any name. With it is something which is getting started, letting the SQL engine know that this is a common table expression. And then in bracket, we need to specify the query, whatever the query which we are writing. This is something which is we have created a CT. The only thing is whenever we are creating a CT, we can we need to use it immediately after that bracket. Like this, select star from, then we just need to give this name, and then we can give a semicolon here, and when we run this is something which is we get the same result what it is. And now this is just getting the same result, but let's say means we wanted to calculate the average of these two values, average of these two. So how to do this? We do have this alias which is given average value, salary, max salary, minimum salary. What we can do, we can just copy it here, and we can put it in a average salary as a like this, and we can just run it. When we run it, see, this is something which is we can see that this is the average salary which is for this particular from this particular query. uh, so this is the way we can do. We can add another like this average of max salary. Likewise, we can add it for minimum and count as well. So this is the way we can use, and this is the temporary table we are creating, and this will not be available anywhere. So you will not see this temporary table created anywhere. You cannot see a city example in this. So this is just a virtual table. We can say it is getting created, and we can use it immediately after it. There is one more thing which we can do is in city example, we can directly give the name like this, whatever it is here, then max salary, min salary, and count salary along with gender as well. So this is the way, what are the columns which are here, we can directly mention here as well in this. So this is something which is we can do with the city examples. Now this is one query which is we have joined two tables and then made one query, combined query, and then used it as a CT. So CT is mostly used in the real-time project. So having understanding of this is very useful, and most of the real-time data analytics projects use this CT, and it is very useful and powerful. The next thing which I wanted to show you, we can combine two cities in a single query as well. Now, what I'm trying to do is with so city is example one. I am saying as. Now there are two things which I wanted to do is I wanted to write two queries like this. Means we can write one query here, the second query here, and separated by the comma. So how to do this? So I'm just taking let's say select star from employee demographics. Now here I just wanted to get let's say gender, birth date, okay, and here I wanted to apply a filter of gender, date is greater than 1980. 0101. So whatever the who are the having the result of 1980 for January. After that, whatever that result should give. Now here this one city is completed. Now here we can mention this city example 2. We don't need to mention the width again. So we can just mention as city example 2 as, and then in bracket we can write let's say query select let's say first name, let's say employee ID and salary from employee salary table where salary is greater than 50,000. Okay. So this is we can do, and we can add employee ID here as well because we are going to join these two cities. Now how we can do this? Select star from city example 1 joining with city example 2. On which basis we wanted to join? We can just give like this dot employee ID because that is something which is a common key between them, and we wanted ID from the two table. Okay, so this is the way we can do, and we can just close this semicolon. And now what we have done, we have created two CTE common table expressions. One is from employee demographics, the other one is from employee salary, and then we are joining both of them and trying to run it. Now you can say we are displaying employee ID, gender, birth date, employee ID again from here. Um, we can we can remove this employee ID as well, but it's fine. But the thing is, we can combine two different queries in a single city function as well. So that is what I wanted to tell here, which is very useful. So this way we can use the CT, and whenever you wanted to do some complex queries, this CT is very useful, and you can see the difference between the subquery and this CT. So how the subquery is like some we need to write like this, then this bracket, and then we need to give it ls here. Instead of that, here this looks much simpler when we use the CT function. That's it from this video.